And before we do jump on into today's video, make sure to check out our sponsors of today's video, OneFootball. If you are interested in football, you will love this app. You can keep up to date with all things football, including latest transfers, player stats and live scores. The OneFootball app has you covered for all that. It is completely free on the App Store. I will leave links in the description, so make sure to go check it out. You can't go wrong because it's completely free. You can also set your favourite teams and get goal notifications for any game you'd like. So if you're unable to watch any of the games, you can set notifications, including red cards, yellow cards, goals, so you will not miss out. So make sure to go check out the OneFootball app. I will leave a link in the description. Yes lads, and welcome back to a brand new video. We are back on the Xbox. I like to change it up a little bit of Xbox, bit of PlayStation. We'll be back with PlayStation again tomorrow, but the filters should work. All of them should work on every console. It just might be a slightly different min bar now on some of them. So anyway, before we do jump in, 100 likes as always, boys, that'd be massively appreciated. We just hit 100 likes yesterday by the skin of our teeth, so let's hit it a bit comfortably. That'll be good. And also drop a sub. Anyway, in today's video, boys, we've finally got a good mixture. We've actually got a couple low tier ones. There's actually a few non-rares that are selling for an okay amount, like a couple K, which is nice. And then we've got some higher tier ones as well. So we're going to start off with a headliner one. So we've got a different headliner one. Yesterday we did La Liga headliners. They're a little bit different in price now. So what we're going to do is go headliners and left mid. You can go left wing as well, but left mid works way better because they're both defaulted and yeah, they'll pop up as a left mid mostly, basically. So you're going to find the cheapest. They're around 80,000 coins right now, I believe. Anywhere from 80 to 85. They might be snipes, actually. That is quite cheap because these were about 85k. But you're sniping between Diaz and Carrasco. It looks like they might be 82 now. I am recording this at 2 AM, so they do tend to drop special cards a little bit through the night. And the tax on these, just over 4,000 coins, like just over, slightly over. So yeah, put quite a bit of time into this, boys, and you might have to be slightly more patient because it is a higher tier one. I think this might be the highest tier filter in today's video, but yeah, because they're in packs, obviously, I always mention this, because they're in packs, this should get listed, not rapid, but it should get listed quite a bit. And into the next filter, so this one is going to be a lower tier one. We're going to head over to the Scottish Premier League, and we've got a few filters in this video to do with the Scottish Premier League, to be fair, mainly because of marquee matchups. There's obviously you need Celtic and Rangers players. I think you need just Scottish League players actually. So we're going Scottish League centre back, and we're going to go gold. These are selling for around, they were about 2k. They've dropped a little bit. So 1.5k. Goldton's 1.5k anyway. And then you've got, I believe there's two. I think you're saying between two. So you've got this French geezer who I think's worth a little bit more. He might be 2k. Yeah, he looks like he's about 2,000 coins right now. So you make a bit extra coins, an extra like 500 coins if you can hit Julian. And then obviously Goldson probably will be the most likely one to pop up. So you can snipe for what, 1.3, sell at 1.5. And again, you can use it as a bidding filter. But let's get a little snipe. And boom, simple as that, boys. We have managed to pick up a Goldson for 1.3. Not the most insane snipe, but it does add up and it'll get listed quite often. So good little low tier filter that. Okay, next up, we have managed to find quite a few random nation filters in this. So there should be very little competition. So you should be able to win almost every snipe on these. So we're going to go to Russian to start off. Russia, not Russian. Russia special cards. And there's only a couple Russians. So the most likely one to pop up will be the Foot Hero. So as you guys can see, they're 15k each. I think it's literally just these two. So you got MuzzTV and you've also got Akinfeev. Akinfeev was in a Team of the Week previously. So he'll pop up a lot less often than MuzzTV. There you go, MuzzTV, because he's in packs, he will get underlisted quite nicely as well. So find the price they're actually selling at, not just on the hour mark. So they're both on the hour mark. So you could probably sell for MuzzTV especially, probably like 16, maybe just under 16. So yeah, 14.5 technically would be a snipe, to be fair. Then Akinfeev's about 15, so you'd want to be sniping at about 14k probably. And into the next filter, so we have got another low tier one here, and this is one I recommended ages ago when League SBCs first came out. A lot of Lyon players were selling for a decent amount, and Lyon players, I'm not too sure why, I don't know if they're in marquee matchups, I probably should have checked, to be fair. But Lyon players either way are selling for a decent amount, so we're going to go Lyon and strikers again, because these are, or were, they were 2k, they're still... Oh, they're even more. They're even more. So we've got Slimani and we've got Dembele. So we've got two strikers in there who looks like they're selling 1k. Dead box. It's too easy through the night, especially on Xbox. It's too easy. So looks like they're selling for 2.5. Well, it looks like 2.4. So we've made very nice coins because the tax is very minimal on these cards. So yeah, yeah, easy. That'll sell quickly at 2.4. Nice and easy. And once again, you can use it as a bidding filter. So any bids you win for 2.3 Sell them at 2.5. Happy days. Look, I know they're all on the half-hour mark, but just spam loads of bids. Come back in an hour. Happy days, you might win 5 out of 10 or something. And I want to quickly show you, we've made a couple sales. I did snipe this Slimani for 450 coins. Does it show? It doesn't. I sniped it for 450 coins just before I was recording this video, and happy days. We've managed to sell off Goldson as well. And then obviously we're trying to sell off Dembele, who should sell pretty quick. Right, next up we've got another random ass nation, and it's going to be round once again one of the FUT hero cards. So we are going to go to goalkeeper this time. So we're going to go special goalkeeper, and we're going to go to Mexican. These, similar to the Russian one, they are both around 15,000 coins, and you're sniping between 2 different players. One of them is an out of pack special card, so it looks like he's dropped a little bit, 14.5, which still works okay. 30. Ooh, we'll take that. We'll take that. I know there's one up for 14,250, but if we can sell it at what, 14.5, that's still profit. I know it's not the most insane profit, but profit is profit, and it does add up. So yeah, as you guys can see, you're saying between him, and obviously because this hero guy is in packs, he will probably get underlisted the most. So yeah, you could sell at 15k for him. So you want to be sniping at probably like 13,750. 750, sell at 15. Okay, for the next 2 filters, boys, I'm going to recommend them both together because I may as well. It's going to be back to the Scottish League again. So I recommended Scottish League centre-backs because they were about, well, they were 2,000 coins. Maybe I should have recommended it all together, to be fair. But you've got an option. You can literally just go Scottish League Golds. I didn't actually realise, but these are all selling for about 1.5, which is very tidy because you've got quite a few of them. Looks like they might have dropped a little bit. The 2 overnight, they always do. They might rise again through the daytime, but even still, you could sell it probably 1.3 by the looks of it. God, that is annoying. They've dropped a couple hundred coins, but yeah, sell it 1.3. There's an awful lot. You've got Kamara in there, Jack, Davies, Barisic. You've obviously got Goldson, the centre-back, that French centre-back. So you've got quite a lot in the filter. So you could sell slowly at 1.3, snipe at 1.1 because the tax is so minimal. And the other option is literally just going forward, which, to be fair, you may as well just go gold now rather than going forward because they've dropped quite a bit. But if they do go back up, boys, you can either go forward, centre back, or you could just go gold as well. So have a play around with them, boys, and as always with the lower tier ones, you can use them as bidding filters as well. So any bids you can win for 1,000 coins or under is profit. So yeah, have a play around with them. And before we do jump on into the final filter, I will not be making the same mistake as yesterday. So we do guess the FIFA card by these stats basically. So as you guys can see, I blurred out a few stats, well, blanked out a few stats. I'm not showing you the nation or the position or anything like that. So this is an 82 rated or higher with 65 pace, 42 shooting, 59 passing and 81 physical. So this is probably the hardest one I've done yet. So fair play if you can get this, boys. If you made it to the end of the video, massively appreciate you. The reason I messed up yesterday basically is I showed you the stats. I'll show you the card that I showed you yesterday. So have a guess of that stats. The card I showed you yesterday was, I thought I was being all smart. I thought this was quite difficult. Striker, 86 dribbling. And I left Kramaric on the screen so you guys could literally see the player. Because I always search for the player by literally just typing gold raj, try and find an 82 rated or above. And I left him on the screen, so we'll not be making the same mistake. So have a guess, boys. Anyway, appreciate you if you made it to the end. Anyway, into the final filter, boys. This is going to be another undercover. A lot of undercover ones. And these are going to be around a silver team of the week and a gold team of the week as well. You'll probably end up making more coins on the silver team of the week, to be fair. So yeah, they're about 15 to 16k. Again, they'll always fluctuate a little bit. It looks like you could probably sell them at 16 if that 15,251 goes. What the they were exact same price. Where's the other guy? What the hell is going on here? What the fuck are we? What? Hold up. Hold the fuck. I'm sorry, what? The market's bugging. The market's bugging. Can we have a round of applause? Made it to this part of the video. Like, I knew I weren't tripping. This filter still works. The game's just it's the place this game's in. In fact, on my second channel, if you've not subbed to it, FUT Central, go sub to my second channel. I just went in on here. I went in because I'm tired. Like, there's not anything good in this game anymore. I'm out here literally. You guys can see it in plain view. There's not a single one up when I search 20k. But when I go to compare his price, he's the exact same price as the silver, I promise. So you're saying between Traore and this guy. Look, if I go to compare price, what's going on? Look, there's one up for 17.5 there. Bro, this market is so... It's so messed up. So messed up. Gameplay's in the worst state it's ever been. The market's horrific. The content is horrific. So who knows? This silver team of the week might not actually be the cheapest. Let's have a look. I have no idea. The market is all over the shop, boys. But yeah, basically they are the two you're sniping between. Apologies that that's a bit all over the shop. You literally just go special Marley, the silver team of the week, and Traore are the two most likely ones to pop up. They're both about 15 to 16k. Looks like maybe Traore is worth 17. I can't find his price because the market's bugging. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe if you back out the game and go back in, it resets it. But I mentioned it in almost all of my recent videos. The market's been bugging like crazy. It just doesn't show the cheapest player. And then you'll snipe someone thinking you got profit. And then you've gone and lost 5k on a card. In fact, I ended up losing coins on yesterday's Acuna snipe. So it showed his cheapest at like 110, I think. He was actually worth like 100k. So I lost like over 5k basically. Absolute disgrace game. Disgrace. We didn't manage to sell off anyone else, but we only have to sell off the Mexican geezer, and I thought Dembele had sold by now, but mainly them two to sell off basically. So anyway, it is what, Sunday, yes. I don't actually know what content we're getting. I'm not too sure. So hopefully EA do bring out some better content, because it's been pretty poor. Brandt was a poor SBC. So yeah, anyway, appreciate you boys watching. If you guys could drop a like, that'd be appreciated. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. I'm out. Goodbye.